Hello everyone, this is Sresh from SkyMount and today I'm going to explain you about how to place columns. Okay, so now you can see I have extended my slab over here up to some few feet. Okay, you can see here. So here what do I want to do is I want to add a column over here. So whether it is an architectural type of column or whether it is a normal rectangular column. So here what I'm going to do is very first thing I'll go to level 2. Okay, or else if I'll go to level 1 I'm not able to see the roof properly. Okay, so only what I'll do is I will single click on level 1 first, and in property window here I'm having underlay option. Okay, I'll drop down this underlay and I'll keep it as level 2. Okay, so why I have done this is so that the level 2 slab is clearly visible for me in level 1, so that I can place my column exactly over here. Okay, next again I will double click on level 1 now. Okay, so next here I'll go to architecture. Here I'm having the option of column, so I'll drop down this column option and here I'm going to select the column type as column architectural. Okay, so next now after you click on this, here you will be getting a normal rectangular column over here. So if you want, you can directly place a rectangular column over here. But now just imagine if you don't need this kind of rectangular column, if you need an architectural column, then here what I'll do is I'll click on load family. So next here I'll be getting the family types. So in family types I'll go to columns, and here I'm having a number of columns over here. Okay, so here I'll be selecting the type of column I want to place. Like for example, if I want to place a circular column, whether I want to place a rectangular column. So you can see here there are types of columns over here. Whichever you want, you can select it from this list. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a round and this kind of circular column here. So next just click on open and place the column as per your requirement. Like for example, I'll place it here. Then later here what you can do is using the arrow keys in the keyboard, you can adjust the column as per your requirement. Now just go to 3D and see your column has been placed like this. Okay, so not only this, if you want to place a rectangular column as well, if you want, you can place it over here. So here I'll select a column architectural, drop down the selection bar, and I'll select a rectangular column here. So if you want to set the length and the width of the column, then again I'll click on edit type. So I'll click on duplicate, and here I'll give the length and width as 15 inch into 9 inch column. So click on OK, and here set the depth as 9 inches and the width as 15 inches. Okay, so just click on OK, and you can place the column right over here. Okay, again if you want, you can adjust it properly. Next here you can go to 3D and you can see your column is being placed. Okay, same way, not only for this one, even if you want, you can change the dimension of this column as well. So I will select it. If you'll drop down this selection bar, so here only you'll get some column sizes that is available, that is only 600 mm diameter is available with me. So I can click on edit type. So here you can make the changes and you can add the material over here. Okay, so this is how you'll be placing columns. So now just imagine if you want to adjust the height of column, like instead of my slab is at 10 feet now, so exactly I'm getting a 10 feet height column. So if you want the column height to be as just 8 feet or lesser than that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, and here in property window, by giving the base offset and the top offset, I'm going to adjust the height. So here what I'll do is I'll give the top offset as 1 feet, enter. So you can see here now the column height is being increased by 1 feet. So if you want to decrease it, then here I can give it as -2 feet to make it as 8 feet column. Okay, like this. So if you want to give the base offset, like for example, if you want to decrease the height from down, then here I'll give the base offset as 1 feet. So the height will be decreased. If you want to increase it, then here I will give it as minus values, that is -1 feet. So it will get increased down. Okay, so this is how you'll be using columns and placing columns in Revit architecture. Okay, so now next let me explain you about decals. Okay, so decals are nothing but, like for example, now if you want to place any wallpaper or if you want to create any frame, okay, exactly like a photo frame. So like that, if you want to add a picture, then you use decal option here. Okay, so very first thing here what I'm going to do is, for example, if I'm going to place a photo frame, I'll be creating a photo frame over here. Okay, so how I'll be creating a photo frame, that is using edit profile. Okay, so here I'll take a wall, I'll create a wall of 1 inches thickness. Okay, I'll place my wall this side. This of how much width you need your frame. Now come here to the front view and adjust the height of it. So base offset, let me give it as, okay, whichever you want, you can adjust it here by using this grid points itself. Now here to create the frame, I'll use edit profile, so I'll select this, click on edit profile, I'll select pick line and I'll give the offset of 2 inches each side. Like this. Okay, so I'll use trim and I'll trim again all the unwanted lines. So this is how I'll be creating a frame for adding my photo. Okay, so next click on finish. So you can see now the frame is ready. So for this, whichever kind of material you want, you can add the material. Now if I'm going to add a picture over here, okay, so how I'll be doing that is, your very first thing, I'll go to insert. In insert, I'll be getting the decal option. So here is the decal option. So just drop down decal and click on decal type. Okay, so here you'll be getting a dialog box. So here you're going to select the decal, means picture which you're going to. So here click on create a new decal. So you can give the decal name here and click on OK. So next here click on source icon and go to your folder and select the decal image which you want to apply. So like for example, I'll select this baby one, so I'll just click on open, okay, and click on OK. So next here again drop down decal and click on place decal. Okay, so now just place the decal within the frames. Yeah, great. Okay, so you can see the picture has been added over here. Okay, so now if you want to adjust the decal size, you can see my frame size is bit bigger and the decal size is bit smaller. So to adjust it, here I'll select this and using these grid points you're going to adjust the decal image. So you can see here, just I'll increase it like this and even from here as well. Okay, but you can see here it is getting uniformly scaled. Okay, so I don't want it to get scaled uniformly. So now here what I'm going to do is, I'll select this decal image and here in property window I'm having the option of log proportions. So just uncheck the log proportions and here what you can do is you can scale it ununiformly. So you can adjust it each corner like this. Okay, so this is how you'll be placing a decal image. So not only for the frame, like for example if you're going with the wallpaper, so you can add a wallpaper as well. So here again I'll drop down decal, I'll click on decal type. So whenever you're creating a new decal over here, so it is just like duplicate, so you're going to click on new decal and give the decal name again, click on OK. Same way again I'll click on the source icon, so I'll select the wallpaper, I'll click on open and OK. So next again I'll drop down decal, again I'll click on place decal and I'll place it where it's required. So again here you can adjust the image as per your requirement. Okay, so this is how you'll be applying decals and placing columns in Revit architecture. Okay, so now just imagine if you have selected this, again if you need the earlier decal to be placed, then whenever you're placing the decal, you can drop down the selection bar and you can select the earlier decal and you can place it like this. Okay, so thank you. For more videos you can subscribe and like the video.